I want to wish you all a happy new year, dear friends. Today we're going to talk about the future fifth episode of our favorite, The Amazing Digital Circus. A new location, Ragatha's mysterious history, her mental state, and what might be happening in episode 5. Ragatha may turn out to be even worse than Jax. She will lash out at other characters while playing baseball. First off, I'd like to discuss the release date for episode 5. There are different opinions on when the fifth episode is most likely to be released. Due to the fact that Glitch Studios has been working harder on new episodes and releasing them faster, many predicted the release of the fifth episode in January. However, Gooseworks recently refuted this data. She explained that work on the fifth episode is not even in the animation stage yet, so its release in January is not possible. With this data in mind, I would bet that the likely release dates for episode 5 are Fridays the 14th and 21st of March. So let's get down to speculating about the plot of the new episode. For starters, we can consider the model of the sports stadium that we were shown in the trailer of the new episodes. It is well made, and it is unlikely that it was inserted just for the sake of a joke. It may be used for the fifth episode, which is dedicated to Ragatha, because in the last episode she was able to play baseball. I'm sure that detail was shown to us for a reason. Ragatha's ability to play baseball will play a big part in an adventure that focuses on sports games. Although it's possible that the sports games will tell us more about Jax than Ragatha. Gooseworks recently revealed on her Tumblr that episodes 5 and 6 are in a sense divided in half between Jax and Ragatha, rather than focusing on one of them. I have a second version of the adventure that will reveal to us the mysteries of Ragatha's identity. In episode 4, we can see in a photo in Kane's office that Kinger went on another adventure. This adventure took place in a location that reminds us of a rodeo, as well as a farm and ranch. I think the other characters will still get a chance to go on this adventure. This means that Ragatha's story will take place on a ranch or similar location. After all, she mentioned in episode 4 that she misses horses. But it could also be a location for an episode that focuses on Jax, since he's also connected to the farm. We know that Jax is afraid of corn because it brings back unpleasant memories of the farm. Now let's talk about Ragatha herself. At first glance, she looks like a sweet, kind girl. But what is she really like? There were hints in the pilot that she was starting to lose her mind. As she and Pomni and Jax walked to the rooms to see Kaufmo, she admitted that she was plagued by disturbing thoughts about not being able to leave the digital circus. After that point, though, we haven't seen any alarms after that point. This may have something to do with her internalization. On Tumblr, fans asked Gooseworks, how does Ragatha deal with stress? To which she got an answer, by internalizing. What's that clever word? To explain in simple terms, it's adjusting to someone or something. This can be seen in children, because it is in childhood that people build their character by observing others. Because of this, we can assume that Ragatha is not really that kind. It may just be her mask. In this, Ragatha and Gangle are similar to each other. While Gangle wears a mask literally, Ragatha wears a mask figuratively. And in episode 5, we'll be shown her real character, her real opinions, and her real desires. Gangle said that she loves Ragatha but is starting to question her intentions. Glitch recently published a post for us in honor of the release of the 4th episode with a drawing in Gangle's notebook. In the drawing, she and Pomni and Zubul are sitting and talking sweetly in a cafe. But why isn't Ragatha there? In episode 4, we were shown how Pomni and Zubul supported Gangle when she was having a hard time. But because of the sauce of stupidity, Ragatha insulted Gangle. It was very unnatural for Ragatha. But a drunk person is more active in showing their real character than a sober person. So we were able to see a little of the real Ragatha. We can remember Pomni's dream from episode 2, where they showed the shadows of Jax, Kane, and Ragatha. It's no secret how much of a nasty character Jax is. He makes fun of everyone, gets in everyone's way, etc. Kane is a creepy AI that forces tests on the circus members. Zubul thinks Kane puts up with them because he likes them. But he can break and destroy everything in the digital circus. With each episode, he becomes more and more unstable. Plus, he was nervous, and did everything he could to avoid talking about coming out in the pilot. So it's no wonder why these two are in Pomni's nightmare. But what is Ragatha doing there? I think the point is that Pomni was thinking about Ragatha a lot, so she saw Ragatha in her dream. But maybe this moment hints at a darker side of Ragatha that we're going to see more than just in dreams. In episode 3, Jax found himself tied up off-screen towards the end of the adventure. I assumed he was tied up by ghosts. However, we didn't see what was going on there, so it's hard to say for sure. I wondered about the possibility that Jax could have been defeated and bound by Ragatha. As long as no one but Jaxa and Gangle saw her, she could have shown her dark side. Episode 5 will reveal her character to us and show Ragatha from different angles, possibly even in a worse light. Most likely, Ragatha will get a chance to vent her anger, or she might even go crazy like Kaufmo. Although the latter is unlikely since she's one of the main characters. Maybe they'll even show her in a way that Jax won't be as disgusting a character as the real Ragatha. Naturally, we'll have Ragatha talking to someone. It will most likely be Pomni. Usually in an episode that focuses on a character, Pomni gets to talk to the character alone. This was the case with Gummigoo in episode 2, with Kinger in episode 3, and with Gangle in episode 4. Though, maybe Gangle will have a conversation with Ragatha, because like I said before, they're similar in the way they wear masks. There's a small chance that it will be a conversation with Jax, because Ragatha is not as kind as she seems. So Jax will be the one who can understand her in a way that no other character can, and support Ragatha. Presumably, the episode will be structured like this. Everything will start as usual. Cain will send our heroes on a new adventure. Everything will go smoothly until Ragatha snapped, or until she gradually starts to get angry and vent her anger. Soon she will realize that she has not done the best thing and walk away. There will be a conversation or some event that will show the full real Ragatha, after which she will feel better. The team will finish the task and they will leave the adventure. But Ragatha will no longer hide behind the mask of happiness, and will realize that everyone will accept her for who she is. We can think a little bit about Zooble too. She's now being forced to go on adventures too, which she doesn't like. There's a possibility that Zooble will be put through something more creepy like in episode 3, or unpleasant. Cain planned for the creepy part of the adventure from episode 3 to be Zooble's. Cain hates throwing out ideas, so he's going to try to send Zooble on some challenging and scary adventure. At the very least, Cain still has an unused adventure from episode 4, Curse of the Mad Psycho Butcher, in store. Going back to Zooble's role in future episodes, I think she'll be comforting or talking to Ragatha. Zooble isn't the most endearing character, but she's not the worst either. As we've been shown, she still cares about her friends and can support them. So chances are, she'll be the one to help Ragatha with her problems. What are your thoughts on this? What role will Zooble have in the new episode? What will happen to Ragatha in episode 5? What character will help her? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them. Remember that the best comments will make it into the new videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck everyone, and bye-bye.